Twitch isn't showing me as being live anymore. One moment. We're gonna pop. Oh yeah, I'm still showing up as live. Okay. For a second, I wasn't, but now I seem to be. Okay.
Yes, that's much better.
So Cure Poison seems to be the primary means through which I'm getting my stuff there. I don't know what happened there. Did I get actually...
I gotta do.
Was there an actual disconnect there, or was it
Standing by.
something else? Okay. So Korgrick is
Yeah?
doing good. We got some heals coming in over here. Excuse me. So I also think.
I kicked it.
Okay, what was I doing? Head to the south.
Look, some sort of beast.
What's that? Oh god, more of them? No, those are the Crocs. Okay. We're fine. That is nightmares. We do not want to be near those. Do not want to be too close to the nightmares. Because the nightmares are just going to chain fireballs on us from range. What the hell just happened? Oh, was that some sort of like gas leak or something?
Hey, something got loose over here.
Undeniably. an
What?
improvement. My ailment has abated.
The fuck?
much
Okay.
better.
That's not good. There's more of them coming from behind me. Oh boy. Okay, so there's something over here. I'm just gonna keep going this way. I wasn't expecting that there would be this much available on this side. I was thinking I was gonna have to cross that bridge, but it looks like crossing the bridge, there isn't really a whole lot over there.
You're aware, of course, that this is the way to Martin's Bluff. I'm not going there. Nope, no. No way. I heard too much about the place to risk my life there.
Okay, so that's the way to Martin's Bluff. So we need to go to Martin's Bluff to get the Eidolon Words. So that is where we are supposed to go. Do I just want to go? Do I need
Yes?
this character at all? So we're going to take this back. One concern is that if we get rid of him, that's 99 weight that needs to get distributed amongst the rest of the party. And that's a significant issue. No, it isn't. It's not 99 weight. It's substantially less than that. This weighs 14, this weighs 11. It's still a considerable amount of extra weight, though. So... we have not identified this spell book. I'm going to have her just identify it. It's a Book of Portals. Ooh, spell level 5. Okay. This is very good. So, we're going to try to use this. And Sylvia cannot learn this. Okay, so... can she actually use the detect secrets? Nope. That is a no. So this is a book of healing, which pretty much everyone already knows. So, plan.
You're aware.
You know what? I'm just.
What's the word on the street, guys? Look me up regular.
Farewell.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Martin's Bluff and see what's over here. So we are not tipped over our limit. I was worried that we were gonna be over our weight limit, but we are not. So we're okay in that regard. Oh god, hi friends. So dung beetles. These aren't too bad. So we can
Understood.
activate movement. We got our long-term buffs active. We can cast
I'm on it.
less. I guess I don't need to continuously do that with her because she's. Do I want to cast Superman? Might as well. I'm going to cast Superman on our samurai. And we're going to hopefully... Oh, that's interesting. These things are slow. Their maximum attack range is thrown. I'm going to pop right up to them. So my movement has been interrupted. They moved into a weird attack formation. Do I want... Because these guys are really far... This open space in the middle here is some trouble. So if I do this, then the two in the front are attackable by both sides. So...
Understood.
I think everybody's attacking that one now. So I think we're set. We're gonna try to kill that one, and we'll see how tough these are. And they are shooting, which is nice. I don't think dung beetles are venomous, but that's okay. And she did not actually cast her spell because she didn't have time, so we're going to just have to heal.
Very well.
Anyway, and move on. So we should hopefully be able to... What? Oh, ho, ho. Shoots ×2. That's the first time that I've seen a multi-hit attack this entire time. So... Korgurk is making it happen. He's doing the work. I wonder why he was able to do that. Because nothing has really meaningfully changed. I don't know why he wasn't able to do that before. Oh, maybe he got a skill raise, and that put him over a certain threshold. Okay, that is a lot of damage into one target.
Crab apples.
Crab apples. That is a lot of misses. There we go. So... Jeez.
I almost feel normal.
I almost feel normal. I'm just gonna end this. This gives me more opportunities to... have Eldrea attack and potentially get skill raises. There we go. So we don't get very much experience, but we did get critical strike up to 17.
Martin's Bluff. Wow. It's been forever since I've been here. It used to be empty, well, except for the wildlife. Imagine that. Now the Trang have set themselves up here.
Alright, so we can go into this cave if we want. Something here. That was hostile, I think. Shallows Dweller, huh? Okay, so we got 2 Shallows Dwellers. They don't have very much HP. Their maximum attack range is pretty short, so... might as well just chill. That is cool looking! I like that. Okay then. So we have almost killed this thing.
Very well.
Like before. Interesting. That's dead. So these are some sort of like Cthulhu-esque monstrosities. I will be right back again. I'm gonna get myself a drink. These are interesting targets because they have those like multi-target attacks. It looks like they hit everyone on a given, what's the word? Like side. So by having the 2-2-2 split, no, because that hit just 2 targets and they're not on the same spot. So. So we got some EXP. Any skill raises? Did I get any skill raises for that? It's bullshit.
Behold.
Behold. So we have an unidentified mace here. I'm gonna put that in her inventory, I guess. Potion of moderate healing. Boom bomb. And magic. So, unfortunately, that does mean that we are now encumbered. Which means we're going to have to do something about that. Okay, let's see. Where is the thing that I was looking for? There's a mace that we just picked up. Oh, I put it in our inventory. Alright. This is an enchanted mace. This is 4 to 9 damage, 8% chance of a KO. 4 to 9 versus 2 to 12. It's initiative -3. This is initiative -2, so it's slightly better in that regard. KO chance is higher. And plus 10 mace plus and flail skill. So I guess we should just equip this enchanted mace. Swap this out. As for this, what do we want to do in terms of? I guess I could just drop a bundle of arrows. That would give me, because a bundle of arrows I think is actually way more heavy than you'd think. Okay, dropping that poignard is enough, I think, to get out of. Yeah. Just barely enough to get me out of that, so we need to hopefully find a town that we can sell some stuff. This looks like a town. Okay. So they didn't start out hostile.
Better look this way. Get 'em, boys!
Oh god. I probably shouldn't have opened that, huh? What are you? What are you, Apis? I can't click you. I can see it, but I can't right click it. Huh. Let's see here. I have one croc over here.
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna take a movement action. We're gonna have her cast a rank 3 bless.
I see some sort of
So
beast.
the crocs do not move very fast. That Apis did not hit very hard. I'm curious if I can walk through the door and then close it. Because I don't think the crocodiles can open doors. That would be a little strange.
I have an ailment.
And it looks like I cannot actually close this door, at least not right now. This does not have a lot of HP. Huh.
More food for the worms!
Alright, so what do we want to do this round? I guess she is going to cast Superman. And since I think that we should be fine here, unless those crocs hit way harder than I'm anticipating. Actually, no, we're going to cast a heal first, because I just realized that I did not properly heal up between fights. And she is going to do what? She doesn't need to do anything right now, I don't think. So she's just going to chill. I wish that I had something for her to do in turns that I don't want. I guess I could have used her breath weapon, but I don't really want to waste her stamina like that. Insect advances, huh? So I think this Apis will die pretty fast. One damage. Oh well. That's a miss. That is a hit. And that's a hit. That's a lot of fucking oh my god. These crocs are serious business. So we're gonna try to heal. And we are gonna try. I don't know that I want to do that. I think we're just gonna use a breath weapon for now to do some damage. Because I don't know. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill these things. I think that they're gonna win the pissing contest. What level are you? They're only level 8, so I'm surprised that they're doing this much damage to me. So those things do have just like absolute instigate potential. They can just hit me and I'm dead. So but they don't start out hostile. So the question is, can I stay far enough away from them that they don't turn hostile. There's one down there, I think. And that might have been the one that triggered the hostile. No.
Look, creatures!
There's 3 down that side. I think they all just consolidated into one pack. I wonder if I can just wait out for them to not be hostile anymore. Maybe not. That's trouble. In terms of combat, I might actually be able to kite them. Their maximum attack range is short.
Got trouble over here.
I'm gonna just try running past them. Can I get up here?
See ya!
Yeah. So I can just try going in a different door. Nope. So I need to go through that other direction to get through there.
Fresh meat. Let's get 'em!
Thrashery, this is.
Good.
Okay, I think. Do I want? I don't think so. I don't think I want to cast anything right now. So we're going to use a bless, or sorry, not a bless. We're going to use a prayer, just to see what happens. And the hope is that in a couple of turns they come around that corner. I'm probably not in a great position for them right now. I'm gonna actually move to right there. Okay, so all I have to do is try to get to here, I guess. Alright, so she actually needed to heal herself. We're gonna do that.
Very well.
No, I'm not. I need her to heal the rogue instead, because he's actually lower.
I'm on it.
Okay, I actually should have cast some of my buffs earlier. So one of them's retreating. It looks like they're all retreating. So I should be able to just shoot that thing this turn. Or maybe next turn, whichever. But because of the fact that they are in retreat mode, at the very least I don't have to worry about too much happening before I get my buffs out.
Very well.
So this is also a Thrasher Apis, so hopefully that will charge me. They seemed to be interested in charging me, so... So will you retreat, or are you going to charge? That's retreating.
Secundus! This is more excitement than I bargained for. I'm on it.
So it looks like they are going to retreat another turn. Are any of them going to charge me? Yes. Yes! Boom. So, we now have the ability to just blow this thing up. We might even kill it this round, because we haven't really moved very much, so hopefully we'll be able to get a good number of attacks in. It's a no. It took 3 poison damage? Why did it take 3? My dagger only does 1 point of poison damage, but... Odd. Are they all moving away from me? No. That one's charging! Oh, it reached me! This is great! So we killed the first one, and then the other one charged in just in time for us to blow it up. We might even be able to kill it from here. Nah, we're not gonna kill it from here. Oh shit! That is a lot of damage. I am glad that we are fighting this in this manner. I would not want to try and fight 6 of these all at the same time. I'm out of combat now.
Let's get 'em, guys. So,
dual weapon skill, water skill, etc. skill. So, we've got another Thrasher Apis here. Did I save? I don't think I did. That's fine. Let's see here. Unfortunately, that does mean that the Superman has worn off prematurely.
Very well.
Recast that. We're going to recast the Bless, which was also removed prematurely. And I do think that those buffs, those combat buffs, should stay until their natural duration. What? Okay, so we've got the crocodiles on us right now. Curious how far away those are. I don't even see them on my list. That is 2 of these. I'm somewhat concerned about that. Oh, nice! That was a good hit. I don't need to cast another Superman, I don't think. I'm gonna just try to murder it here. Unfortunately...
Good.
This is 1.
Understood.
I don't think that one's targetable by everybody, so...
If you say so.
So we've got a crocodile somewhere, but I don't think that those crocodiles are going to be a problem. I think they're too far away. Especially given how slow they are. So I think we should be able to just blow these 2 up.
Take.
There we go. Okay, that's a wrap for those. So we do have the Crocs over there in front of us. I'm gonna take a
Taken
movement
care of.
action. She is going to
Very well.
pray. I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that's one of the crocs up there, so... The question is whether they will advance far enough. To cause a problem for us. I only see the one on my radar. I'm gonna just cancel the move action. And we are going to see... how this goes.
If you say so.
That croc is more than slightly terrifying. But...
Very well.
try to paralyze it. I think I'm gonna try to heal herself.
Very well.
It's 50 earth resistance. How are we doing with other stuff? Alright, we'll see what it does. So it does look like they're continuing to advance. This one included. So the hope here is that we can blow this up before it, like, obliterates anyone. So this thing is squishy as all hell. Okay, so we killed that thing in one round. So we'll see if we can keep that trend going. I'm gonna cast a Superman on my rogue, I think. Do I want to do that? Yes. Yes, I think I do.
Well.
So we're gonna do that. I figured that the other ones are probably right behind here. Yep, there's at least one right there. I'm gonna go ahead and cast a fireball out there. And this thing is in range to be hit by my fireball, and that is a lot of these assholes. I think that one is... okay, it moved out of range, but then I think it came back in. So the question here is, can I kill this thing before... Am I going to be able to kill all of these before they kill me, though? The problem is that each of these, I think, has insta-give potential against my party. Okay, so... it does a lot of damage. Its accuracy leaves something to be desired. But this thing is still fucking terrifying. The amount of damage that this thing is capable of putting out in one turn is really intense. So we have 3 turns. Do I want to actually, instead of casting a fireball, try casting a max rank sleep? I think the answer is
if you say
yes. Because I'm capable of being attacked from behind right now. They can move me. Okay. So that was terrifying. So she just cheated. What? I am totally screwed. It did not occur to me for a second to think, what do I do if it charges into the catapult? So, 2 of them are asleep. Well, one of them's asleep. One of them is hopefully dead. That one's dead, unfortunately. Killing it doesn't help me that much. Please get an insta-gib. Oh god, Silveria's gonna die. Alright, so that is what happens when you get eaten by crocodiles. Okay, so the crocodiles, I think, are still chasing me. That's a problem.
A battle? How exciting!
So we've got these things here.
Understood.
So, actually, I'm gonna reload this. This is silly. I need to, because I should be healing myself before
Present?
I go into combat. So we've got those heals out, and we have some Thrasher Apices chilling over there. Okay, so alright, so we're... Whoops, what did I just do? We're going to cast a rank 3 Superman on the Samurai. Get that done. Hopefully. Looks like they're gonna... Yeah. I'm gonna take another turn before they get to me.
I'm on it.
And do I want to use a movement action? I think yes.
Sure.
Because I don't know if this thing is going to come to me or not. It probably will. Ooh, I don't even need to wait for that one. Okay, so we have another one coming that direction. We have quite a few of these, which is a little concerning. But it looks like we're fine for now. Stick this position here. So we'll see if we kill this thing. If we do, that would be great. Paralyzed? That's not good. I did not think that that was going to do that. Fail. Nice. Okay, so this has 8 HP left. We're going to probably kill that with Cordric. Never mind, Cordric's not even attacking that one, which is optimal. We're going to... we're not going to swap our order right now because I want to see. This thing's at extended, right? Yeah. So they can't peck me from there. And that can't peck me either. So let's see how this goes. That thing advanced. This thing is presumably able to get. Nice. Well, that's going well. Okay. So the amount of physical DPS that I'm able to output now is really, really crazy. Once I started getting my accuracy to the point where I can consistently expect that I get at least a couple of attacks per round that actually hit,
Thank goodness that's behind
we very rapidly ended up in just a position where the enemies are able to be killed in a timely manner, which is good. So these low HP enemies, I no longer have to use, like, nukes to blow them up. I can just kill them in one round without doing that.
Well done, everyone.
Okay,
Behold a creature.
behold a creature.
This fight will be easy.
So, mythology increased.
I'm on it.
Yeah, I think that that's probably going to advance to... Yep. There we go. I figure I don't have to cast any buffs for this, so we should be able to just blow this thing apart. There we go. So, Aldrea's dual weapon skill increased, which is always good. And we can now continue onward, hopefully away from the crocodiles. Because those things are OP. Croc's OP, man. Okay, so this is securely bolted from the other side. So it looks like this building has multiple entrances that are sort of like shortcuts. So that is good to know. I think we're probably going to have to go through the front door. First. I'm going to try getting over there, but I don't think I can. I cannot. Can I get back out? Ooh. That's... How many of them are there? There's a pack of crocodiles in there. And I can't get out. So... I think I might be boned. Okay, we're gonna cast a fireball.
If you say so.
Right here. And she is going to
Very well.
pray, I guess. I cast a bless.
I'm on it.
But yeah, we definitely have some trouble dealing with enemy burst DPS because they just have so much damage that they can do.
I am covered with
Probably just gonna kill him here. And so I don't know how I'm supposed to deal with that kind of burst. So
standing by.
Present.
I mean, obviously I could have more HP going in. And that would help. This looks like a trapdoor. Hello. So we've circled the whole place. We've come back to here, and those are the same crocs from before. They are now approaching us this way. And I don't really know how I want to deal with this pack. That thing is continuing to charge me.
We got a customer.
I'm actually just going to rotate all the way back around. We're just going to sprint over there. Because we've killed all the enemies that are over here. We should, god damn it, if I don't throw myself in the water. So, what's this? So before they come back, I should be able to just get in here. Can I close this? It does not look like I can close this. Alright, so...
Got trouble over here.
We shall utterly obliterate them.
Okay, that is a ranged Apis. We should just blow this up, I think. There we go. Okay, looks like there is just
Present.
this interior area to deal with. Do I want to drop down there? Oh, okay. What? Confused. That was odd. How do I act? There we go.
Yes.
So what was that? T-Rang controller. Okay, so we appear to have found an enclave of horrifying, monstrous insects that are on my side. Ah, hi, friend.
Who could that be?
Yes, I have been waiting for you to arrive. I have heard of you since your arrival here on Dominus. I believe we fight for the same thing. Tell me, would you be interested in working with us? A partnership?
Sure, why not?
Yes, just as I had hoped. The Trang will take very good care of you. Yes. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am Zant, and I shall lead the Trang Empire to victory here on Dominus. You will be paid in cash for your efforts, and any injuries you sustain will be freely healed. I am sure that you are eager to begin your first mission with us.
Very
But
eager.
perhaps you wish to learn of our strategy here on Dominus first.
Okay. I guess I'll ask about Dominus first.
Dominus is of little importance to the Trang, except that we stop our enemies here. Perhaps we should discuss our strategy on Dominus.
That is actually what I was talking about. But okay.
Yes, I am fortunate to lead the Trang Empire to Dominus. You are wise to ask. It is as important to know what one fights for as it is to know how one shall succeed. We fight, you fight, for power, for conquest. This does not make us monsters, as some would have you believe. For if we did not fight, if we were not ever vigilant of the Umpani and the Dark Savant, we would surely become their next victims. We will not allow this to happen. Our strategy is simple. First, we eliminate the Umpani, the lesser of the two threats. Then, we will focus on the Dark Savant, destroying him too. The struggle between the Trang, the Umpani, and the Dark Savant has a long history, but soon it shall be over, and we will be victorious. Hiss. Dominus is of little importance to the Trang, except that we stop our enemies here. Perhaps we should discuss your mission now.
I feel like their strategy is a very bad one. Like, their strategy is, let's expend resources fighting the weaker of the two threats so that we have weakened ourselves in preparation for fighting the stronger of the two threats. Not a stellar strategy. So let's talk about mission.
Let us begin then. Simple at first. A scouting mission, but one critical to our defenses. The Watchers tell me of a base north of here, and they believe it could be Umpani. They spotted a flag. I need you to verify this. Get that flag and bring it to me. If it is the Umpani, do not engage them in any way. We cannot take a chance that you will be detained and our presence revealed. You will be rewarded well upon your return.
Okie dokie. So, I guess we're gonna pop up for now.
Await your return.
So,
Interesting thing, but a bit crude.
Till we meet again.
I don't know about crude. I don't know that crude is what I would describe. Maybe I would potentially use the word ow, sociopathic. So that hurt. Guess we're not going in there. Hey, everybody's at full health. Alright, well. I guess we're going upstairs. So, I don't see a way of going in there. And I think... So I guess we're done here for now? Because there's other stuff to do here, but I don't think I can do it right now. We're supposed to get an idol and words here. This is Martin's blood, right? Alright, what we're going to try to do is we're actually going to go through the back door here. So there's a group of crocodiles here. That's good to know. We know where they are now. And they didn't become hostile, which means that... But they are currently hostile, which means that they are the same crocodiles from before. Alright, so we need to go in there. I'm giving myself a surprise round, and I'm going to use that surprise round to drop a fireball directly in here.
If you say so.
So that will hopefully allow me to get damage out
Very well.
that I can utilize. We can go ahead and use Bless.
I'm on it. This will be good
So
practice.
that looks like it's a trio of them.
If you say so.
And we are going to have her cast Superman again on the same rank.
Very well.
They actually made it all the way here, which is surprising. That is now outside the area of effect, and so is the other one.
Got trouble over here.
Take
Okay, so we got a fireball out, but not for as much damage as we'd like. Only hit the one target.
Take.
Nice. Okay, so the first croc is down. So the key here is that we have 2 left. And we need to try to burst them down ASAP.
Very well.
As for the mage is going to, I guess, use Noxious Fumes and try to do... as much as she can. So we've got some damage coming out to this. We're unfortunately going to be splitting our damage here, which is suboptimal. But we got one of them nauseated. And we... 2 HP. If that thing kills me, I'm gonna be so sad. It dies of the poison. Okay, so do I need... I don't think I do. I'm not going to move because if I move, it's going to slow down my attacks. And I don't think I need the attacks from the others, so we're all set. Okay, save the game. And we can try to figure out what's in here. There's nothing in here. This is... Oh, what's over here? This looks promising. It looks promising. but I suspect it's another one of those things that I'm going to need to actually activate. So I don't see an actual entrance.
Look, creatures.
So I don't see a way to get into there aside from the main entrance that doesn't appear to take me where I want to go. So we are just going to pop over here now. And I guess go elsewhere. So we have introduced ourselves to another faction, and hopefully as we complete, maybe when we do the quests for them, that'll lead us to what we're hoping for here.
Standing by.
Yeah?
Look, a creature.
So that's a lot of iron skin crocs. So, try going north from here, I guess.
Looks like a challenge.
Holy shit. 36,000 experience?
Understood.
I'm on it.
So we've got 2 emerald slimes here. And hopefully they're not as dangerous as the XP value would indicate. The fact that they're shooting is very helpful because that ranged attack is not super likely to bear fruit. So these things seem to take substantially less damage from physical attacks. But they honestly do not appear to be terribly strong overall. The damage output that they've got is low. They're missing quite a lot. And nauseation is not that big a deal compared to what other nonsense they could be doing to me.
I'm on it.
I'm just gonna charge it.
What is that beast?
Unfortunately, I clearly shouldn't have.
Understood.
Alright, so There's unfortunately something on my left. I'm a little concerned. What? It's a named crocodile. No, it isn't. Oh my god. Okay. I'm glad that thing isn't hostile right now. So Steelhide may or may not be a named creature. I'm gonna see how much damage I can do with a max rank energy blast. Though, to be fair, in terms of, like, getting skill raises for my weapons, this is actually pretty much optimal. I'm hitting it with most of my attacks, but I'm just doing trash damage. And hitting with an attack and doing trash damage is a great way to get skill raises, because when you actually hit, it gives you more opportunities to get skill raises compared to missing. But usually when you're hitting something consistently, you're killing it quickly. With this, we're not actually killing it quickly with our attacks, so... Oh, nice. 4. Come on. Give me a hit. There we go. At least I got a hit on it. Okay. 2 HP. Come on, friend. Just one more hit. There we go.
Delightful.
Crit skill went up to 18. So this is a single Steelhide. I'm wondering... do I want to try to kill it? Nah. I generally want to leave crocodiles to their own business, because I like crocodiles. So, let's see here. I played a Troll Beast Lord on EverQuest, so crocs are always going to have a special place in my heart.
My ailment has abated.
Hello, friend. You look like...
Get out, you slimy globs. Sorry, I thought you were some of them spider thingamabobs that had taken over Martin's Bluff. Don't get many customers these days, all on account of them. So, you can have your pick, all fine used goods. My special today is perfume.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me. I've been around longer than anyone else here. Well, maybe except Martin. If he's still alive, that is. What's it worth to you? Well, I knew Martin all right, but you missed him by about, 100 years.
You are an old pan, friend.
I bet you want to know where to, huh? Well, I'll tell you. The Sea Caves. The HLL was chasing them all over Hell's Half Acre, looking for that Destiny Dominus. I told him he best get somewhere safe, and there's nowhere safer than them old caves. If you want to find him, that's where he is.
Okay, then. So much for those caves being safe.
What's it worth to you? Well, if you're trying to find the Sea Caves, I hate to break it to you, But y'all gotta go through Baijin to get there. That is if them Rinjin don't rip your heads off first. There's a stairway north of here, leads right into the sea. That's what you're looking for.
Okay then.
Well, that's the island where the Rinjin live, pack of savages, you ask me. They worship some kind of sea monster. Of course, you gotta go through there if you want to get to the sea caves. Bunch of waterlogged savages is what they are.
Okay then.
What's it worth to you? Well, now you're talking. I know all there is to know about that old fort. It used to be HLL, but they abandoned it a long time ago. Military cutbacks, you understand?
You understand.
Martin and his men took over. Well, since he left, must be 100 years now, it's been empty as a Hogar's head until them trying things moved in. Of course, them spiders probably regret it now. Why, Martin trapped that place to high heavens. And if they was looking for Martin himself, well, he ain't there.
Okay. So, what else do we want to talk to him about?
I don't know him personally.
Alright, let's see what kind of stuff we can buy. Ooh, a double strike dagger. Sometimes allows an extra strike in combat. That would be great, except 1 to 4 is such a tiny amount of damage that it's completely useless. So... bow. Ninja's Garb. Ooh, plus 10 strength. Plus 12 skill bonus for Iron Skin, huh? Live Buckler, 10 dex, 5 stealth. Tabby Boots should just be magical polish. I'm gonna buy this Book of Traps because I can put that on. Buy Penis. So Hayai Bow. That's 5 to 14 damage, which is pretty impressive. Disruptor Mace. Kill 1%, KO 25%, drain HP 5%. What? That's actually really sexy. So I notice spiders. 10% water resistance. Ring of Pro Magic. This is 10% to all magic resists. That's actually really good. Thieves Buckler plus 10 speed. An Ankh of Speed. It gives a plus 10 bonus to speed passively and plus 1 AC. I think it's a little too expensive to be worth it. That said, this Disruptor Mage, which is probably... it's probably cursed. I'm wondering about this Hayai Bow, because this is pretty strong. Plus 2 to hit and plus 2 to initiative is nice. The problem is that it would be only usable by her, and she doesn't really use her bow very much. So, what I want anything you have Eh. I think I'm gonna just hold on to my money for now.
When I got something you need, and I always do.
I always do.
Till we meet again.
So does that mean that I should just never leave? Is that a proposal? Are you proposing to me, friend? Alright, so he has told us that Martin is not where we were looking for him. So he said to the north, so my guess here is that I have to go across this bridge to the north in order to get to Martin. So what is that I'm seeing there? Looks like it's an item. Just rocks. So, where does this lead? Because it looks like this should be leading off map. Southeast Wilderness. Map. So that would mean that we would need to go north. So, can we get... without getting ourselves killed by robbers. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
That plague is gone.
That's better. Yes, that's much better.
Standing by.
Yeah?
Not sure what happened there, but so are those?
Look, some sort of beast.
Indeed. I'm expecting that to be the nightmares, so I don't really want to stick around. I'm gonna keep moving. Let's see. Well, we've reached the beach. Okay.
Present?
I almost feel normal.
My ailment has abated. Observe, observe.
Scroll of Resurrect. Magic nectar.
Observe.
Okay, we found some sort of honk.
Observe. Behold.
We have a lot of stuff here. This is cool. Alright. Got a stun mace. Ooh! 25% chance to drain stamina and 15% chance to KO. I like that a lot. Power packs. Okay, we got batteries. Need some throwing knives. Okay, so what does that mean for us? We have a normal Morning Star. We have the stun mace. So this does somewhat less damage, but it has the ability to drain stamina and do other good things. I'm gonna go ahead and identify
I'm
this.
afraid it's not possible.
Whoa, okay. That's interesting. Kind of surprising. So, hop over here. Let's see what's over here. Just a bunch of stuff. Poison darts. Worlds. Some shrieker bats.
Observe.
Hidden chain hosing. Let's see where that went, unfortunately. I have concerns.
We shall utterly obliterate them.
Okay, these are very weak enemies. We're going to put in a walk action and just take a step. Because if we're just chilling inside this building, then they can only come at us one at a time. And if they can only come at us one at a time, I'm not at all concerned.
Take this. Take this.
Damn it! Fail. Whole lot of failing going on right now. Yeah. Oh. I was hoping to get both of those hits, but no such luck. Instant kill. Okay then. Next. So I still have not actually seen Aldrea get a single instant kill on any target ever. So I suspect that it is not going to be super common that I get that. So where is the chain hosing?
Behold.
Ah, there we go. There's a Kabuto over here. Okay, so we actually need to go sell. Where's the chain hosing? Ah, there we go. So these are not cursed. They're equipable by a lot of different people.
standing by.
So, unfortunately, while I am overburdened,
Present.
I don't have
Yes.
what I would like.
Present.
Okay, so hop over here first. So we've got enemies over there. We definitely don't want to fight them if we can avoid it. Fortunately, I didn't get to see what that was. Okay, we've got ants. So soldier ants are a little troublesome. But not too much, because I don't think they're super fast, so they'd have to get pretty close to me to actually aggro.
Behold.
Is this? This is some rocks. Okay. There's a red potion that I saw as well, but I don't need to worry about that too much. Okay, so let's see what's to the east here. It's just going to be like the northeastern wilderness. Mine tunnels. Okay. So I think if I want to follow Martin's trail, what I would want to be doing is going to the beach and then just continuing on from the beach. I'm wondering whether I want to do that or whether I want to do something else first. Because I'm not entirely sure if I go that way, if I'm going to be running toward a town, because they gave some indication that there's like sentient creatures there. So the question is whether those sentient creatures are going to attack me or whether they are going to be just fine. Because that guy seemed to not like pretty much anybody. So the question there is, do we trust his judgment? And I would say probably not.
I smell blood. Lots of blood.
Okay then. So, hello friends. Do we want to cast something on you?
Very well.
I have her cast that. We do not have a huge amount at our disposal right now.
If you say so.
But these guys are definitely aggro. So I guess I should have trusted him when he said... Interesting. The empath is retreating. Which is bizarre, because I didn't even see that on the list. So this is the Overseer. It's level 12. down. That is a lot of deeps. Fail. So here comes the noxious fumes. So none of them. Quite a few of them have been inflicted with status effect. Swings of Cestus. So they are using a weapon. That thing had 3 turns, it looks like. I have a suspicion. That is level 15. I think we are boned. I'm going to reload this because there's no way that I'm going to be able to take out level 15s. I'm not going to be able to hit them. Okay, so that is one way that I could try to go. The other thing that I could try, because I'm going to Seaside Caves, right? There's a beach right over here. I can swim. Why not just... Oh, I can see those guys from here. Why not just try to swim there? Right? If it's an ocean cave, I should have access to it from the water. Is the... And never mind, I can't go in the water, so... That eliminates that strategy. Okay. Okay, so what do I want to do then? So... Okay, so we want... So going up there is not going to work, because we have level 15 enemies there. That's just not going to be viable. A trio of level 15s in conjunction with all those others is like... These things are like 5 levels above me right now. Yeah, they're like 5 levels above me. And I am currently... what you call it? Let's see. This is interesting. So there's wreckage here from some sort of ship. Interesting. Right, so plan. What is the plan? I don't think the plan is to go after those guys, because that was not friendly. So I was hopeful that I would be able to, you know, just go in there all friendly-like. That's looking like a no. So the question becomes, where can I go? This is millipedes. I don't want to deal with millipedes. But I might have to.
This will be a party!
Alright, well.
I'm on it.
I think I'm just gonna have to walk right up to him. We've got 9 millipedes here. They're all just gonna be using their nonsense. I guess I need to... I need to cast Missile Deflection.
How I feel.
And I'm gonna move closer. And rather than... Rather than melee these to death, I am gonna try to blow them up. So... I'm gonna try to get in melee range with this one. Initiate a move command. And we can cast a Rank 3 Fireball.
If you say so.
Which will hit all of them. She can use.
Very well. Sure.
That.
What scourge is this?
What scourge is this? So the hope here is that I actually get a chance to walk and still do all my shit. There's a decent probability that I will not. I do think it's worth walking over to get it to range, though, because I really want her to be... I want my Aldrea to be basically getting continual skill raises, because if she's not, then she's wasting time on Samurai. So we need her to be getting critical hit skill raises, and to a lesser extent, sword. It's less of a big deal. And there we go. So we got that off. Sully's breathing acid. Got all of them. And let's see here. We can have her cast a heal. She doesn't need a rank 3 heal for
Very well.
Melira. Alright, we're gonna just let everyone keep doing their business. Oh, that thing actually advanced. That's interesting.
Damn it!
Have just so many attacks. Takes so long to get through the battles against these things because they're just so like they just have so many attacks and there's so many of them. Alright, so I think that this will kill most of them. It's gonna take a while to get through all these attacks, but it should be fine. It is really funny to me that these are called millipedes. For anyone curious, you absolutely should Google millipede and then Google centipede. And just do like a Google image search for the two of them, because it's like, they don't look anything alike. It's not exactly difficult to figure out which one's which. And those are very, very obviously centipedes, not millipedes. Because millipedes don't have, like, gigantic things coming out of their front like that. Whereas centipedes are carnivores. Millipedes are, you know, eat predominantly plants.
I am covered with cuts and bruises.
That's interesting. Where are they going? Walking away from me, so I'm happy about that. Okay, so I think we're gonna backtrack out of here Poison Seeker? What the fuck is a Poison Seeker? What even kind of creature is that?
My ailment hath abated. Standing by.
There we go.
Understood.
Yeah?
Well, thank goodness that's behind me.
Alright, so we're gonna pop out of here. Now, the question is, if we do leave this way, do we have a place to go? So we're supposed to go to the Impani base, which I have no idea where that is. I'm supposed to get these things. Alright, so it looks like the white ones are the ones that are most relevant. So... do I want... oh, you know where I'm gonna go? I think this makes the most sense. So, basically, a bunch of poisonous assholes is not really what I want to deal with right now. I'm going to go back. If we go to the other side of the monastery, the other side from the monastery, acid vines. Oh god, what is that?
Ah, more fodder for our blades.
Damn it. Oh my god. There's a bunch of rat packs over here as well. Are they hostile to me?
Very well.
Oh.
I think I need to reload. I need to, need to pop back out of here. It would sure be nice if I had the ability to teleport around. So hopefully we're able to rest here and not run into any problems, because I really need my mana back if I'm going to be able to go back through there successfully.
My ailment hath abated.
Okay, we're done camping. We are going to cast up our buffs.
Present. Damn it. Damn it.
Okay. Okay, we also want to try to identify that item again. Ankh of Healing. So this gives HP regeneration +1. Uh-huh. I like that a lot. So who should I put HP regen on? She has very low base HP. I think I'm going to put the the regen thing on her, actually. There we go. Okay, so the key is
Yes?
that HP regen on someone who has low max HP is not terribly strong. Did I just put it on her? I think it did. I'm a dope. I should have put it on her. Okay.
Ah, a treasure beyond compare.
There we go. So, what that will mean is that the two of them will be regenerating, which is good. And we cannot identify that, so we're going to try with a spell, and that's just a normal Kabuto. It is not cursed. It has 2 more AC than what she's got, so she's going to equip it. Okay, so we're going to proceed to Trenton. We need to get to a store.
Present.
Do I have anything else that I need to cast?
Yes.
Yes, we need to cast Missile Shield. So we have a Rapax Patrol here. They are hostile. Are they approaching me? It looks like they are in fact approaching me. So these guys are coming right for me. They have 332 hit points a pop. I don't honestly see any way that we would be killing these things. There's way too many of them to kill. And I can't move past them. So, what do I need to do?
Present.
Because I'm not fighting anybody while I'm sitting on an endurance deficit. Where the hell am I going? Remember which? There we go. They're still right here. They are definitely actively hostile. Okay, so they are just approaching me. And I guess that means we're not going that direction. So we're going to try to get back to the shopkeeper here. Just, like, keep this... I don't know why it does that. It should just leave the map in the same orientation that it was when I exited it. Flesh Eater Slime is level 14. Okay. So we have some serious trubs right now. The maximum attack range is pretty far here. I don't know how much experience it's worth. But I feel like we're going to try it. No, we don't want to try. No, 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 no. But at the same time... You know, it's not hostile, so as long as we stay away from the slime itself, we should be fine. So we're just heading due east. What are you? Those are crocodiles, I think. So as long as we avoid plants like those... I think those were plants. As long as we avoid the plants... What is that area? Those are not plants. So those are poison seekers. So there's some sort of poisonous monsters. Luckily, they're not actually in my way, so we're fine. So let me get over here.
Standing by.
He needs to cast. He can cast stamina. That's good to know. Okay, so he can cast heal wounds on himself.
My ailment has abated.
Yes, that's much better.
Got trouble over here.
So we got some hostiles over there. That's a queen ant and some soldier ants. No problem. So we're just gonna pop over to this building. We're gonna sell our stuff. I don't think we can backtrack through that area. Which means that we're gonna try... We're gonna try heading over to that spot that has the skeletons in it. Those poison seekers are probably going to be somewhat annoying to fight, but I don't think they're going to be super difficult. So, because they're probably going to just poison us from a million miles away.
Crawled out of the swamp, did you?
I did, actually. Boots.
Yes?
So that's actually going to save us a lot of space.
Present?
I think I need the Morning Star. Don't need the Fear Bolts.
Yeah?
Yes? I hear you.
Spectacular helm. Let's take a look at our party items. We got an unidentified potion. We have a steel helm. Scroll of Resurrect. Let's sell that. We have the Book of Traps that we need to actually use. Boom bomb. Their leggings. Main gouge. Yard. Snare of Delay. I'm not going to be using a bard. Suede pants. Normal mace. Okay, we don't need piercing pipes. 3 to 8. Alright. See if he has anything new. I think so. Ring of Protection from Magic. That's what this is. Okay, so this gives 10% to all resists. You know what? I'm buying this, and I think I'm going to buy this too.
Well, y'all come back.
Okay, so we've got 12 grand out of that, which is nice. So this Ankh of Speed is going to be useful for certain characters. His speed is not stellar. What does speed help with? So who could use a nice speed boost? First of all, do I have anybody who is above 90? No. She is pretty close, but I don't want to give her that. I want to give her the Ankh of Protection from Magic. Do I? No, I think the Protection from Magic thing is actually better on her. Because she does not have to take attacks that go against AC at all. Alright, so what does that mean for us? It means that we need to figure out who gets the Ankh of Speed. So this is a plus 10 speed bonus. We could give it to her to help her stuff. I'm going to check for her. She can use a poison dagger in her offhand if she wants. And if I do, is it going to be worth it? I guess we're going to check whether she can equip that in her offhand and retain 2 attacks per round. So we're going to give her... I guess I don't have any other daggers. I don't have any other daggers to throw in her offhand, it looks like. It's kind of funny, actually. Do I have anybody who has a dagger just lying around? It's like I sold them all. So do I want to give her a poison dagger? How much damage does that do? It's 4 to 8. How much damage does this do? 5 to 14. Holy shit, that's actually a lot of extra damage. Let's see. The Thieves' Dagger is only usable by thieves, I assume? Yeah. Do I want to equip the Poison Dagger in her offhand? You know what? We might as well. We're going to try it out. So she doesn't have 2 attacks per round if I do this. The question is, if I put on the Ankh of Speed, she gets 2 attacks per round if I put on this Ankh of Speed. There we go. So, with this, she'll have 2 attacks with her main hand and an additional offhand attack. So we've reached that critical threshold that we were looking to reach, where she can actually get the benefit of dual wield, and we can be in good shape. So, these are light armor. This is plus 6. Okay, so perfect. So Nisali's in pretty good shape now. She now has 3 attacks per round, which is pretty good. And how about you? He now has 2 attacks on his main hand and 1 attack on his offhand. That's good to know. So he's in pretty decent shape as well. He's got plus 8 to hit. She has plus 9, plus 6. So we need a cloak. Interestingly enough, most of my party has not had the ability to pick up any cloaks. So this is a cloak that gives a bonus to close combat, but appears to only be usable by rogue archetypes. This is usable only by hunters. And we are going to use this... She has the divine trap.
Yes, present.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I
Standing
don't actually
by.
really need that. Now that I think
Yes?
about it. Okay, so...
Yeah?
Okay, so we don't have to worry too much about that, I guess. So what else do we want to do? Okay. I'm like, huh? That's odd. Are some of these just not cursed or something? And it's no. Nope, they're all cursed. Okay. So, what are we gonna do now? We need to figure out where to go from here. That's weird. Why is...
Crawled out of the swamp, did you?
I don't know why he has the thing over his head.
Well, y'all come back.
Toodaloo! Toodaloo, my friend. Toodaloo. Okay, so... The Umpani base is supposedly to... I think they said it was to the west. So I am going to check in the swamp. I'm going to check this southwestern section of the swamp and see if it's there. If it's not...
Behold, a creature.
If it's not there, I don't know where it would be. I kind of feel like this steelhide must be like some sort of special creature. That is so cool looking.
Will be a party.
So this thing is almost definitely going to murder me, but it's going to be worth it, so... It's gonna be worth experiencing. And we're gonna cast Max
If you
Rank
say
Energy
so.
Blast, I guess. She is gonna cast
I'm on
a
it.
3 Bless. Thought I'd cast Superman with her, but apparently did not click the button properly.
Very well.
There we go. So, anything else I don't need to do? I don't think so. Now, it's also possible that I kill it with an Instagib effect, which would be kind of amusing.
Secundus.
Ishtar Marizan Devo.
Okay, that is a miss. Okay, that's 30 damage. Okay, so this isn't hitting that much harder than those other things were. I'm gonna try using Noxious Fumes, because that has the capacity to get a CC effect out. We're gonna try to get a Superman out on her.
Very well.
Yeah, actually I'm gonna cast it on her. For a second I was thinking that maybe I would want to do something slightly different, but... I probably should have cast it on Sorlin.
Secundus.
So we didn't land either status effect. We've dealt with about a sixth of its HP now. So what else are we gonna do? I guess we're just gonna keep casting this.
If you say so.
We're gonna cast another Superman on the
Very
Rogue. The Hope. Luckily, this doesn't focus fire a single target the way a lot of enemies do, which means that we actually have much better capacity to deal with this than we do for a lot. Because some enemies, if they just single target, right, with 3 attacks per round, there's no way that I'm going to be able to handle the amount of damage coming into a single target in a round. Whereas if this thing is splitting its damage between multiple targets, then I can actually I wouldn't say easily keep up with his damage, but I have at least the capacity to do so for longer. As opposed to just, okay, well, if this thing hits the same target more than twice. Like, basically, with the way that it would work if it was single targeting, it hits one target, and if that target has less than 90 HP, there's the capacity that it just kills them in one turn. Without having to injure them first.
If you say so.
So... So we should, I think... So the thing is, below half stamina, we might actually knock it out before we kill it. Alright, so... What are we doing? We're gonna cast... What? So we'll just keep casting that Shrink Energy Blasts. She is gonna cast... It's tempting to cast a Stamina. I'm actually gonna cast a Rank 2 Superman on her, maybe? Do I want to do that? I don't think so. I think I'm gonna cast a Rank... I'm gonna cast a Rank 3 heal on the person who's unconscious.
Very well.
Because any hits against her are going to be really painful. So we might actually be able to take this boss out, which would be really nice. I say boss, I have no idea. Maybe this is just a normal enemy type, but I don't think so. I think that this is, functionally speaking, a boss.
They're carving me up like a piece of meat!
Indeed they are. I'm gonna cast a rank 4 heal on you.
Very well.
You should be able to survive that.
If you say...
And let's see. Yeah, this thing's gonna run out of stamina about the same time that it runs out of hit points, so, oh god. That was a lot of deeps. Unfortunately, another hit like that is gonna kill this Ollie. It missed. So...
If you say so. Very well.
And that hit into Aldrea is good, because she is not in danger. Unfortunately, I am in danger of running out of stamina on several characters. So it's a matter of whether I'm going to run out of stamina or it's going to run out of HP. More missiles required. Apparently ran out of ammunition, which is not good.
Well, thank goodness that's
So this
behind
has
me.
42.
Feel like myself
If
again.
you say so.
Let's see here. Do I want... Yes. We cast a max rank,
Very well.
one of these. And I need the Valkyrie dealing damage because everybody else... I was thinking I would use Bless on her, but I don't think it's as valuable as having her try to deal damage because she's still sitting on full stamina. Okay. There we go! We got it. So, we got a dual weapons increase. We got Steelhide skin. Wonder what that's for. Okay, so that is done. Got a bunch of crocs over there. So we managed to take out that boss, and we can now move on to check out this area over here again. Hopefully, how far are we? So he is almost to level 11. They're about halfway. Is that the ants or something? I think that's ants. I hope it's not millipedes, because millipedes are going to cause problems for me. They'll attack me from really, really far away. Whoa, whoa!
It will be extremely exciting.
Hi. Indeed. Extremely exciting. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Taken care of.
I don't think I need to cast Superman. We're gonna cast a Bless.
I'm on it.
It's not a melee. It's now a melee. Okay. Well, we do not have... Alright, that's actually pretty okay damage. Yeah, it does seem to be taking reduced damage, which is too bad, but... I think I'm going to just chill for right now. These are going to surround me. But none of them are going up against... Okay, that does a lot of damage. That does way more damage than the other slimes were doing. So I suspect I'm in deep shit here. That is a lot of physical attacks, actually.
I'm hurt.
Okay. Shoots rotting flesh. Okay then. So she needs to heal herself.
Very well.
And she needs to do something that she can't do. She can, I guess, use whipping rocks. But that's not really that helpful. I'm gonna try casting a sleep. I don't think it's gonna work, but it's better than nothing. And we're going to hopefully be able to survive this. It'll largely just depend on what the one on the left does. Alright, well that's useful actually. And 7 HP drain. And then he got knocked unconscious. He got knocked unconscious because he ran out of stamina. Because I was running around. That missile shield. Oh my god. Oh my god, 2 HP, come on. Somebody needs to stab that thing. 2 damage. There we go.
Got a knack for it.
And he's dead. Or not. Okay, so we're gonna try...
Very well.
Dun, 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 dun. gonna try to heal through this. Now, they can only attack Korgrick from range. They can attack the Samurai in melee, so that's much more dangerous. I'm gonna try using Whipping Rocks, I guess.
If you say so.
Maybe I should actually use a prayer. I'm gonna use a prayer, actually. Because... I don't know if the prayer has anything that's gonna save me from this, but I don't think that I'm gonna survive this with standard tactics. Okay, well, that was a pretty good heal on Korgrick. It's not gonna be enough to survive this, though. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and reload this. We definitely need to get our resources back, so let's try using rest. We're probably going to get interrupted. Yep.
This is the part where we fight, right?
And this is in fact the part where we fight. Yep, we're gonna die. Okay, so what does that mean for us? I guess we could go... Trying to figure out where we want to go from here. I can go down this way if I want. Let's pop over here. We'll proceed to Martin's Bluff. I don't recall there being anything right here, so we can probably just rest, and then we can go back over there and we can finish exploring the rest of the swamp. And if we have the swamp fully explored, I think that'll be good. So that'll be good.
Yes.
And let's see.
Pleasant.
So we cast all
This
those.
will be good practice.
God damn it. I need... Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm
I'm on it.
gonna activate walk, and then I'm just gonna walk out. One of the other things that I need is I need to have
Standing by.
him equipping the actual arrows. Barbed. I want to get rid of all my normal arrows before I start using higher tier arrows. Okay, so I have 150 arrows. I'm going to be going through those really fast. Get 5 long-term buffs cast right now. A bunch of crocs lying around over there. And the crocs are good, because they're not actually hostile to me until I get close to them, which means that they won't actually chase after me. They won't, like, follow me around the map like actual hostiles will.
Got trouble over here.
I smell blood. Lots of blood.
Okay. We are going to cast... What? Yeah, so rank 3 Superman on
Very well.
her. Just to give her the opportunity to deal some damage. She needs to cast a rank 3 Bless.
I'm on it.
She can cast a high-level fireball because there's 3 of these assholes. You know, I'm not going to do it yet because I'm concerned about wasting the stuff. What do I want to cast instead? Probably nothing. You know what? I'll just use Whipping Rocks because
If you say so.
I don't have anything better to do. So I might as well just cast that. So. That's a problem, actually. I didn't notice that. The positioning of the enemies is actually to my side. I wasn't facing toward them. So we're going to cast a nice little fireball right around us.
If you say so.
Use a super man on Rogue.
Very well.
And we're going to do what else? Anything else? No, I think everybody else is set. So those have advanced. Okay, so I should be able to get 2 of them directly in front of me. And hopefully... Who do I want to hit? This one, I think. Yeah, we're going to go for the one on the left. For a couple of reasons.
I'm on it.
By going after the one on the left, we can consolidate them all down to the front line easier once I get into the next round. So Sorlin's got Superman on him. Fireball out. What? Okay then. So that thing just hit me for... By the way, these things are 50% higher level than me. I would just like to point that out. Let's see here. Do I have a mechanism by which I can get around them? Interestingly enough, they don't appear to be hostile, so I should actually just be able to avoid them. They were just pathing straight past me. So, if I go elsewhere, I should be okay from them.
An entity approaches.
Got some hostile wizard things over there. And those things are rotating back over. I'm gonna go for... How close? I'm curious what this is. Those things are actually patrolling away from me, so I'm just gonna save this. Move over this way. Yeah, those guys over there. These guys are now approaching me, it looks like. I'm gonna check this other direction.
Got trouble over here.
Doesn't look like this goes anywhere. So the question is, where is that Umpani base? Because I honestly just don't see any evidence of its existence. Fuck!
Look, some sort of beast.
Thank you. So we're just gonna go over this way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Was that something I could click on? No. That was just being lit up by my torch. We're gonna go in here and see what happens. Okay, nothing happens. And go ahead and take this. We have created a cherry bomb. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, so as far as I can tell, we have fully explored this swamp area. We have a couple new areas that we can get to from here. I'm debating whether I want to go through them. I guess I kind of need to, because I can't really get past the critters that are blocking off my other exit. I think that if I wait for a while, that they will be gone eventually. I think they're going to wander off. So, interestingly enough, it looks like now that we've killed off
I see some
that's
sort of beast.
now that we've killed off the steelhide, the place that it was in now has a bunch of soldier ants in it. So that's good to know. But yeah, the level range for the enemies that are out here is actually extremely wide. I was thinking that with the enemies scaling to your level, that they would have a less extreme range here. But we're looking at enemies anywhere between level 6 and level 14. Which is... it's pretty freaking extreme. So, we're going to pop over to the east here. And go to the southeast wilderness. And just see what's over here. And hopefully... the answer to that is nothing too dangerous. But I think the odds of that are pretty low, so most likely we're going to die horribly, and it's going to be great. So there's something on the ground here, it's just a rock. Okay. So where does this go? This is like a very narrow path. Okay, well, we seem to... those are level 13 bugs. Those are Tonto wasps.
My ailment has abated.
Tonto wasps, I think, are kind of dangerous. What do we want to do here? Do we want to try to go through there? Level 13 is a really, really large amount of extra levels on me. I'm checking whether... it seems like it does make a difference whether you're standing still or you're walking. Walking does consume stamina, in the sense that you don't regenerate stamina as quickly while you're moving. Okay. So... does that... there is a pool here, so we're gonna go try to get to the pool. Just a puddle of water, that is usually a good thing, right? Okay, that looks moderately dangerous. Hopefully that doesn't try to kill us. And it looks like we can't interact with this puddle. Which of course makes me question why it exists. Okay, well, we're gonna pop down here. Potion of restoration, which we can then sell. I'm hoping that I can find a shop, because all my characters... well, not all my characters. Some of my characters are overweight. They need to go on diets. Unfortunately, I can't sprint, because if I sprint, then he's not going to have any stamina. And I need him to have stamina, because he uses a ton in combat. All those attacks. So one thing that is nice is that I suspect that when I do have the option to class change him, the question is whether I'm ever going to want to. I don't know whether like search mode slows you down or what that is. But the issue is that he's going to have, like, maximum skill. And then we're going to want to swap him out, but we won't be able to necessarily, because we'll be like, okay, well then we have to actually search him. Hello. Alright, so I think I'm actually going to end things here for now. I think that us entering this cave that we don't know what is going to be on the other side seems like a reasonably good place to end it here for today. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. It has been a pleasure to stream for today. And next time we will probably get butchered horribly by those Tonto wasps that are over there. Or maybe we'll kill them and they'll be easy. Who knows? Later, folks.